Hey Pisces, welcome back to the One True Catalyst. This is Allastor. We're going to be doing your zodiac reading and tarot reading just to see what's going on for January 17th all the way to the end of the month. Of course, timing is fluid, so we'll just see what's going on. What is it that's coming up for you guys, and what is it that you need to know? I have the cards already here, spread out for you, ready to go in the spread, so I'm not going to have to do any shuffling, at least this particular time. I don't know why I was so prepared. Maybe it was just simply I was eager to see what was going to come up for you guys given what has happened in our last reading. Oh, and thank you guys again so much in that last video. You guys really smashed it with those likes. I mean, we got tons of likes on that video, which really helps push those videos out there. So again, thank you so much for that support. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. So to dive right in to your reading, so this is what we got. We have tarot right here, 6 cards, and then towards the end of the reading we will do your bonus messages, angel messages. So the first one right off the bat that we had that we're starting with was the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could represent female fire sign, doesn't have to be female, but it could represent a fire sign energy, that of a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. In this reading, or in this particular card, it's letting us know that you guys are going to be obtaining or achieving the support that maybe you didn't previously had. There was someone else that's helping you along the way, someone that sees your struggles or what you've gone through, and now they're finally trying to help you, or that they're trying to help accelerate the path that you're already on. I feel like I'm getting here in terms of this Queen of Wands energy, it's more so I'm feeling where you're headed or what's getting ready to happen, as opposed to necessarily a support factor, but I would believe that would be both. Queen of Wands is indicating to me that you are moving forward with a sense of confidence, a sense of strive. You're moving forward knowing that things are going to get only that much easier in your life. It's a card that represents simplicity of life. It represents things becoming easier, more simple, more engaging, more exciting, more enthusiastic, and it lets us know that things are only going to get a lot easier for you down the road. But of course, there is a support factor here with that Queen of Wands, so you could be getting some help along the way, which would be really great. And with that said, we have 2 cards here, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords at the end. We'll talk about that one in a bit. Ace of Pentacles to me is a card that represents a sense of stability. You're moving into stability. You're moving into firm grounds. You're moving into something that is going to where you feel you can put your 2 feet on and finally feel like, you know what, I'm not going to fall, or I'm not going to get hurt, or I'm not going to, nothing is going to happen. I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. So I'm being shown here with that. It's letting us know, or it's dictating that this is a very strong or positive omen, too, that something is going to manifest in your life, maybe something that which you have been waiting for, whether that is a new car. It's something of a material aspect, so a new car, maybe a new home, maybe you're looking for a new college or a new school, maybe it's getting a new job or promotion, earning more money. The possibilities are endless, but I definitely feel here with the Ace of Pentacles, it represents something massive or on a bigger scale is getting ready to manifest in your life, something that which you have been desiring, or maybe you have been waiting for, okay? 8 of Swords is a card that deals with the suit of the mind, and dealing with the suit of the mind, this is a card that represents that you are potentially holding yourself back. In the 8 of Swords, this is a card that lets us know that there is nothing holding her back. The chains are not even tied to her wrists. They're just dangling there. There's nothing that she couldn't be able to get out on her own. The swords aren't even blocking her path. She can easily fit right between those swords and get out. So what she is doing is choosing to stay in a compromised position because of what has happened, or because of the past, because the detrimental situations that have occurred, which is understandable. But it comes to a point where you are restricting anything good or anything of a positive nature that can actually flow. It's like grasping a hose, or there's a kink in the hose. No water is going to get through, and that's the same thing in the situation with the 8 of Swords. If you continue to focus on what went wrong, what happened, because Pisces can be very emotional. You guys can be very driven with your emotions and your feelings, and you can get trapped in your own head very quickly. And along with your feelings. And so this is letting us know if you focus too heavily on that, you are going to remain stuck, and you're not going to let anything good come into your life. not even the good that's happening right now. So we've got to remember this is the card of suggestion, or the card of spirit letting us know of caution, worry, of hey, put it behind you. The past is the past. It was horrible. It was not easy by any means, especially given what we talked about in our last reading, and we've gotten some comments about that, so I was reading through those. But it does suck. It's not good. It's never a good thing. It's never easy, but everything happens for a reason. Some things just happen and we can't control it, but the Eight of Swords is telling us that we've got to let it go. It's just baggage at the end of the day, okay? And what we need to do is move forward, and because we have so many good things that we are moving into, we're moving into a more simple life. We're walking with confidence, knowing that things are going to get easier for us and that things are going to start manifesting. But there is, again, that sense of doubt with that Eight of Swords of, well, I've had all this turmoil and pain, how could I ever have anything good coming up in the near future? Yes, but your life didn't start off with turmoil and pain, or it didn't start off that way, or it wasn't that way before. Then all these things started happening and there was a chain of events. It just happened the way it did, but that is a cycle. It's going to get back on the right track, and it is, but we've got to let it. And that's where we've got the Page of Swords, which means movement forward in the mind, in the suit of the mind, walking forward, taking steps forward, no longer looking in the past, and starting to really understand that, you know what, I have to move forward, and this is what I'm going to do. Page of Swords can also represent positive news coming in the form of communication, whether you receive it in a text message, a letter, email, a card, a phone call, social media, whatever it may be. We also have here Five of Pentacles, moving out of hardships, moving out of discontentment, and starting to move out of our challenges. We are surmounting any previous challenges, and we are now moving forward. We are moving forward with success. So don't allow that to again, get stuck in what has happened. Understand that the light is now shining on you. This is your time to shine. This is your time to finally move forward from the pain, the sickness, the hurt, feeling ill, not feeling good enough, you know, feeling depressed, mentally down. You're moving out of that. And Pisces, I get it. You guys have, like I said before in our other reading, if you haven't seen that one, the other January one, is that Pisces has had it probably the hardest out of all the zodiac signs. In the last, I would say, year and a half, 2018, it's been hell for you guys. I don't know of a Pisces that hasn't come to me that hasn't said that this happened and then this happened and there was just a chain of events. So this is letting us know that that's finally releasing and letting go, and the light is finally coming and shining on you, and you're able to start a new journey, a new beginning, which is where we have Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is letting us know it's truth, illumination, new starts, new chapters, new beginnings, triumph, and success. Ace of Swords is a card that lets us know that we are, basically, we felt like we were 6 feet under, and now we're being risen up to the top. We are literally climbing out from being shoved underground, and now you guys are moving forward with the light shining on you. You can breathe, and things are actually happening for you. So I'm excited here for you, Pisces. Things are working out, and they're going to be working out in your favor. Just allow it to happen, put faith into it, and put the past in the past where it belongs. Easier said than done, but it's what must be done. Alrighty, so with that said, let's go ahead and move into your bonus messages. The first message I've got is improving health. I like this card. This is a nice card. Improving health represents a card that ultimately is dictating that physically, again, like we talked about in our last reading in January, well, this month per se, but the last one was letting us know that if you've been feeling ill, or if you've been feeling sick, or you've not been feeling like you're on your A game, this is letting us know that things are going to be getting better and a lot easier for you. You're going to be able to have more energy, moving around, getting done what is it that you need to get done. But overall, improving health doesn't necessarily mean that you are sick, or that you're ill, or that you're incapable. It just lets us know it's more of a general well-being, or a general health inquiry is what I feel. So it's definitely a nice card. Ultimately, you guys are just moving in just overall a healthier direction. It doesn't have to necessarily deal with physical health, but you are moving into a much better direction that is going to be healthier for you. Alright, so that's that bonus message. The next one that you guys have is nice. I like this one. Choose a new direction. This is good. So this is definitely talking about you guys maybe picking a different path. Maybe some of you have been thinking about, your love life, and maybe there's a different approach that you want to take things. This is asking you to maybe choose a different direction, or at least look at your options for it. For some of you, this could be dealing with a job, and maybe a decision in your work life, or maybe it could represent a move, maybe a transition of locations, colleges, schools, whatever it is it may be for you. It's asking you to choose a new direction. So I feel like it's also telling us maybe you have to just handle things differently. Maybe how you handled it in the past is changing, and there's got to be a different way to do it. And your last one you've got is Big Happy Changes. I love this card because it's just confirmation to our whole reading to let us know that there really are good things coming for you, Pisces. Massive positive changes. It's just all about letting it happen and really trying to let the past be the past. The past happens, it all happens, and it sucks when it does, but at the end of the day, once it's in the past, it's just baggage. And does it hurt? Of course, but you have to move forward, so that it's almost like taking that hose when you're watering that garden. If it gets, clamped or held on too tightly, or it gets stuck, the water isn't going to flow, obviously. So you got to keep that restriction open. You've got to keep that open. It's the same thing with your thoughts when you're thinking about the past. If you're constantly thinking about what happened, what went wrong, and you're just putting such emphasis on it, you're clamping the hose and stopping from anything else coming into your life, especially anything good. So I definitely feel there's some massive changes getting ready to happen for you guys, and I wanted to impart that with you. So hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of insight into what's coming for you coming in the month of January. This is your update reading, of course, for the 17th to the end of the month. The timing is fluid with it, so understand that this could happen a little earlier, or for some of you it could be a little bit later moving into February. But just keep an eye out for it, and of course stay tuned as always, because then I will have your updates ready for you coming soon towards the end of the month when February gets closer. Well guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and again, thank you guys so much for smashing it with those like buttons. That really does help push those videos out there. Pisces, you are awesome. I do love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.